Gusty tribute speech. Imagine having a deadly disease that is not contagious and cannot be spread throughout normal human interactions. Now, imagine being told that you cannot go about your everyday activities simply because people do not want you to get them sick, even though the disease is yours and yours alone. Welcome to the life of Ryan White. Ryan was born in 1971 with a deadly heart disease for which he had to take shots every single day in order to stay alive. However, one day, one of his shots was contaminated, and Ryan received AIDS. AIDS, which is a deadly disease that affects the immune system, is not contagious. However, at the age of 11, Ryan was expelled from his school because the administration had thought otherwise. Aside from being expelled from school, Ryan has also faced many other hardships, including discrimination and seclusion. However, Ryan did not let his disease get in the way of his progress. He persevered through his struggles, became an activist for AIDS, and inspired millions to care for and accept other people who have AIDS. So let us now give tribute to Ryan White, because although he was discriminated against for his disease, he dedicated his life to preventing others from discrimination. Now, one of the first reasons why we should praise Ryan is because of perseverance. Now, perseverance can be easily described as never giving up, which is very hard to do for someone with AIDS. However, Ryan dedicated his life to persevering through the difficult times, and so he could get to the good. Ryan is quoted as saying, "AIDS can destroy a family, but luckily for my sister and me, Mom taught us to keep going." She said, "Don't give up and never feel sorry for yourself." Now, it is very understandable for someone with AIDS to feel sorry for themselves and to not want to get out of bed. However, Ryan was special because he was different from everyone else. Perseverance helped him get up in the morning, every morning, with a big smile on his face, ready to change the world. As I have mentioned earlier, Ryan was expelled from school at the age of 11. However, he wanted to go back to school. So, through perseverance, he took the case to court and sued the school for not letting him go to school. Ryan defeated the court through perseverance in April of 1989, and he was finally allowed to go back to school. Now, without perseverance, Ryan's voice never would have been heard, and he would never have been able to change the world in the ways that he did. That brings me to my next point. Ryan should also be praised because of the ways in which he changed the world. Because of Ryan's struggle with AIDS and his perseverance, he has become a poster child and an AIDS activist. Now, Ryan's story has been told all around the country. It has been in newspapers and magazines such as the Washington Post. Also, in 1989, ABC created a documentary called The Ryan White Story. This story showed the life and accomplishments of Ryan, and most importantly, it showed the inspiration that Ryan had among other people with AIDS and other deadly diseases. He kept telling them that they must persevere and they must keep going no matter how difficult it is, because in the end, they will feel much better if they feel strong and do not feel sorry for themselves. Now, aside from perseverance and from changing the world through speech and through interaction, Ryan also changed the world in judicial ways. In 1990, the U.S. Congress passed a law called the Ryan White Care Act. Now, this act gives rights to AIDS. Now, this act helps aid everyone with AIDS in the lower classes because it gives them more rights and federal funds for medical and financial costs. So Ryan, through his dedication, through his praise, and through his inspiration, has changed lives of millions. In conclusion, all Ryan White wanted to do was go to school. However, because he was not allowed to do that, he changed the world and changed the lives of millions through his perseverance, dedication, and inspiration. So as the saying goes, we must give credit where credit is due. In the case of Ryan White, he deserves all of the credit and all of the praise in the world.